Welcome to the amazing Lara, aka Judeline. Welcome to the set. Hello, I have this for you.
How's it
Thanks.
going? Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. How are you?
We just wanted to say congratulations for what has been a seemingly wonderful year for you. Your debut album coming out, well, having already come out quite recently.
Yeah.
How has that felt, finally getting that out into the world?
Like a birth, honestly. Yeah, it was amazing. I did it for 3 years. Like the creation of the album was so long. So when it was finally out, it was like, like a relieving, and it was amazing. And I'm very happy, and a lot of beautiful things happened because of the release. So yeah, I'm very grateful.
And I feel like when you've spent that long on a project, to see it come to fruition in the way that it has, and seeing the response to it, I mean, how has that felt?
Crazy. Like you can have expectations, and then it's different, and you can be disappointed or happier, or depends on what. I didn't have a lot of expectations. I felt like, okay, is of course it's going to change my life in a lot of ways, and of course a lot of beautiful things are going to happen, but I don't know exactly which ones. But of course I didn't expect a lot of them that happened.
And how has it felt? Because I feel like I keep seeing videos and photos of you performing everywhere around the world. You played Coachella this year as well.
Yeah.
How has it felt taking that record on tour and putting it on a stage?
While I was doing the album, I had in mind what I wanted to do in the show. So it feels good to see in the stage and see the result that I had in my mind for so long, and to see that it's very similar to exactly what I have in my head. So yeah, it was beautiful.
And how do you grapple with that? Because as well, I feel like when you're creating, I'm an artist as well. When I'm creating a song, sometimes I have a vision, but then there's also an act of surrendering and letting go as well, right? And understanding that maybe it's not exactly what's in my head, and it's going to evolve. How was that process for you of like saying, okay, I'm going to surrender, but also stay true to what I want?
Yeah, I mean, it always makes sense to me. Sometimes when it really happens, I had it for a long time in my mind. For example, the show. I had in mind that I wanted to be one dancer and me, and an interaction between both of us, and something, because people were like, oh, you need to dance in your shows. And I was like, yeah, I want to, but not in the, TikTok way or whatever. I have a bunch of dancers doing this crazy, I'm not good that much like dancing and this crazy choreography. So I wanted to bring a special thing. I didn't have like an exact choreography in my mind, but it made a lot of sense when I saw the final result to what I had in my mind. Like, this is not what I was expecting, but this is what, I don't know. It was a big surprise, but a beautiful surprise to see all the result, and it made a lot of sense with the album and the concept. But it's very difficult to relax and say like, okay, it's going to be okay. It's not that much of a deal if it's not exactly the thing I had in my mind. It's kind of difficult, but I think it's very beautiful to, get surprised,
And you've taken your show now, you've announced your first arena show, am I correct, in Madrid?
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about that, upgrading that venue size and taking your show to an even higher level?
I don't know. I'm going to shit myself, I think. But it's crazy. Like, of course, I don't know if I have any other dream to because I had in my mind like, oh, Coachella, We Think Center, Movistar Arena in Madrid. There was like these two like crazy dreams that you don't know when it's going to happen, and now it's already there.
And they're knocking on the door,
Yeah, and what I'm supposed to dream now.
Well, are you able to say, okay, because I think it can be easy to keep setting like the goalpost higher.
Yeah.
And how are you finding that process now, where dreams are coming true? Like to resist, are you resisting the urge to like go, okay, what's next?
Maybe dreams was a thing for me that happened. Like, I had a lot of dreams when things weren't happening to me, and I was like not in the career I wanted or having the life I wanted. Now that I have the life that I want, and I'm like doing the Coachella and the We Thing, that was one of my biggest dreams. maybe I can take it as the start of the life I really want and the beautiful career I really want, and not have any more dreams, just like go with the flow. Maybe I could do that, because I don't know which thing put in the list right now, honestly.
I wanted to briefly talk about music culture, because I'm from England.
Okay.
And we've spoken to a lot of
I can
artists.
tell.
Yeah, it's a little too obvious. We've spoken to a lot of artists that have come to Primavera from all across the world, and something that they've all kind of touched upon is how late the sets get here. But you've obviously come off of the back of a Spanish tour. I was wondering, at what time do you find you enjoy performing your music the most? Because listening to your album, it kind of suited the idea of having a set at 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. It just feels right to me.
Okay, that's nice. I always get very early ones, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I always have sets like, I don't know, like in the afternoon. You
Right.
know, usually.
Like a sunset set.
Yeah, like I would say sunset, but right now my show I feel is night. Night, but I am not good with drunk people, you know? So it should be like 10, you know, people just had dinner and they are like, okay, let's enjoy the music. But I feel like I'm not, I don't know, I can see people yawning when I'm doing
no.
yeah. But I feel like sunset is cool too, but I really love the lights in this show right now.
Yeah.
So it depends. I can, for example, Coachella was like in a closet.
Like a tent.
Yeah, it was like a tent and it was like dark and cool, so people were like hiding from the hot.
Yeah.
And it was very nice, the lights and everything. But I'm curious to see how the show is going to work now in the day.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. What?
You're curious to see how your show is going to work in different formats.
Yeah.
If you could choose, it would be 10 p.m. though, right?
I would say, yeah, or 9. Maybe like the sun going down and the night coming, that would be.
I don't know. I would have put you straight after Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
Straight after.
Let's go, guys. Let's jump with this very sad song that has no beat on it.
I want to talk to you a little bit, actually, and it's funny because I was telling you about like not setting goals or dreams for what's next. We were talking about this just now, but I did want to ask because there's so many phases to making music. You said that your record was 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
So you know that it's like phases of promotion, creation, there's the music, but then there's also the hibernation. Mm-hmm. What phase are you in right now?
Oh. I'm in the phase of assuming that I need to do music again.
So hibernation.
Back on the horse.
Yeah, let's go. No, obviously I'm on tour, so... But I really need to go to the studio. I mean, it's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is to write music and to write lyrics and to, I don't know, create new stuff. I love shows, but I need to find the time to go to the studio because, I don't know, if I'm too long not going to the studio, I feel like, oh my God, my life is going so wrong. Like,
but it's also what happens to the people around you, right? The monster. Like, I feel like when I don't write for a while, like there's a part of me that comes out, and my family or like my friends, like, I think you need to go back inside.
Write something. Yeah. Why don't you write your thoughts in a paper and relax?
Well, we can't wait to hear what you've got coming next, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.